5 stars. Super Hostel. Excellent prices. Room for 2 beds €15. For 1 person €30. Very cheap for a month. Plus the hostess is a very nice person. She can make a discount. There is also a huge garden in the house. You can grill. There are tenants with children. There is a veranda with a sofa, a table, chairs, and there is also a bathhouse with a pool and a good shower, and many more advantages. 4 stars. Humorous staff. Pretty good location. Next to the bus station. A cozy place. There is a sauna, swimming pool, billiards, and a kitchen.
3 stars. The main plus, located near the bus station and relatively close to the old town, 20 to 30 minutes on foot. Each floor has its own refrigerator, microwave, and kettle. The staff is friendly and responsive, helped in a difficult situation. On the floor there is only 1 shower for many rooms and 2 toilets. The furniture is of poor quality. The beds are with springs and creak very strongly. You can hear every movement in the neighboring rooms. From a quick step in the corridor, the room shudders. Kitchen in the basement, cold even in summer. Steep spiral staircase, not particularly clean. All the time I was on the floor, there was a disgusting smell of burning. No one thought to ventilate the windows.
5 stars. All liked it. Mariana is smart. I saw a cat there.
Can someone explain to me how this happened? The photos speak for themselves. Unfortunately, I didn't have the courage to enter the kitchen. There's constant screaming and banging at night. Someone tried to open the door for me 3 times. The only beautiful thing there was a kitten.
A real hangout. The walls are thin. You can almost hear the neighbors breathing. It stinks of smoking, and the toilet with a bathtub is generally tin. I do not advise.
The accommodation facility was under renovation. The smell of paint, the smell of smoke, and the devil knows what other smells. At 3 o'clock in the morning, a complete stranger pushed his way into the room through the locked door. He muttered, locked the door again, and it was heard that he changed the next key and went to sleep there in another room. An experience of a lifetime.
5 stars. I like it. You feel at home.
3 stars. It was better in past years. Now it's very dirty.
Some weird place. No comments.
If you don't mind sharing the shower and toilet with dozens of middle-aged Russians, this is the perfect hostel for you. You also have to love being able to eavesdrop on your neighbors because the room walls are paper thin.
A visit to this location vividly reminded me of the work of Alexei Balabanov, in particular, his early film The Castle based on Kafka's novel. I booked this hostel through Booking.com. On the day of arrival, I received an SMS, "Are you sure you want to come to our hostel? We don't have electricity." Later they wrote that it might be repaired in the evening. The main reason for booking this place was the proximity to the bus station and the price of €20 for a private room, but I was unable to take advantage of these benefits. The dark windows of a neglected mansion near the bus station did not inspire optimism. The door was open. I went inside, but did not find a soul. There was something sinister in the very air of this house, probably due to the miasma that seeped from the ajar door of the toilet. I walked deeper into the spiral staircase and found a couple descending. The girl looked as if she could not decide on a workplace, a circus, or a panel, and looked at the same time like a clown and a priestess of inexpensive love. When looking at the young man, it became clear that the hostel had not only no electricity, but also water, and for a long time. I asked, "Do young people know where to find hotel employees?" Their answers sounded contradictory. The young man said that he didn't know, but the girl recommended him as a hotel employee. Some of the absurdity of the situation correlated well with the darkness, the smell of the toilet, the feeling of decay, and the imminent end of everything. I showed the young man my reservation, to which he, after rummaging through his phone, informed me that they don't have any reservations. No one has booked this place in the last few days. The lack of armor seemed logical, but the lack of my personal armor was a little strange. In addition, it turned out that they do not have separate rooms. All are occupied. Why are they available for booking on Booking? I don't know this. We don't work with him at all. I asked who the owner of this atmospheric place is. The answer was Kafkaesquely delightful, a certain Andrei. I've never seen him myself. Before leaving, I asked if there were any other hostels nearby. Of course there are, and the young man explained their location. It was close, but as you would expect, they didn't work. There was a for sale sign in the window and the door was closed. It's a bit of a shame that I didn't get to spend the night in such a phantasmagorical place as Hostel House, but I still hope to return to Tallinn and visit here again. I hope the characters I meet will be there. The main thing is that the electricity is not repaired. Translated by Google Original in Russian.
I absolutely do not recommend. This is probably the worst hotel, if you can call it that, in Tallinn. Dirt everywhere, a bunch of drunks. The bed is not changed, everything is stained. They don't have light either. The toilet stinks wildly, the room too. It doesn't cost $19, but in principle it doesn't cost any money. If you do not want to get shocked, tears, then bypass it. Also, in the room is cold. The temperature from the street does not differ. All that you will be provided with is a dirty bed on which it's even scary to lie down. It's even scary to sit down. And all night long, someone will forever walk around this under hotel and scream, jump, slam the door. I overestimated the 1-star rating. Take care of yourself and your emotional state.
Dirty, thin walls, bed bugs. Including it all is also expensive.
3 stars. Crazy contingent who live there.
2 stars. A passageway, not a hostel. It's scary to leave your room at night. There is a complete lack of staff at the reception.
I had to visit them because of my work, but I wouldn't stay there overnight even if I was paid. The place looks like a homeless shelter. The perimeter is littered with trash. No lawn mowing and weed whacking has been done for some time.
I read comments from 3 or 4 years ago, and I don't understand how a former good, cozy hostel can turn into such a hole that the owner doesn't care about. I was there in August 22nd, then at least there were locks on the doors, but not all of them. There was water on the 2nd floor, although it was cold. Now it's April 23rd, now there are no locks, no water, and there's even more dirt. What could have happened during this time?
In the evening at 10 p.m. it's pitch dark, cold, there's no waiter, no one answers the phone. Cigarette smoke and the smell of urine. I walked around with a flashlight. Creepy place. I came away and slept all night at the airport. After about 1.5 hours, at night, a message came, we apologize, we have no electricity. I have to say that honest people, they didn't take money from me.
3 stars. Slaughter.